What's up, man? Good to see you,
Hey,
brother.
Justin, man. Good to see you.
Like $1 million bucks,
Hey,
man.
I'm feeling good today. It's Tuesday, right?
So I hear you're working on this amazing project. Tell me a little bit about it, man.
Yeah, we're releasing Born to Hustle here in the summer. Great cast. You've got Quentin Aaron, Katie Aubert. You've got Glenn Plummer. You've got MC Gainey. You've got Miguel Nunez. You've got Adam Mendoza, Ann Vergara. You've got a lot of great cast on it here. It's an action movie, three sisters on the hustle, a lot of action in LA.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are people getting beat up in this movie? Is there
Chase
some fights?
scenes, guns,
Wow.
explosions, you name it, we've got it.
What's something exciting that happened during filming that you want to kind of share? Anything that stands out? I mean, you
know
must have
what?
had to have the streets blocked off or something crazy.
You know what? The typical movie production sets were, always around. But, we got a chance to use one of my good friends' private airplane. So we went up
no
out of
way.
Van Nuys Airport.
That's
That was
cool.
really good. For an independent film, as I am, it's always great to be able to add those extras. And it looks amazing. It's got a great
cool.
soundtrack. We had a big cut into LA Fame downtown. A big rap concert that we got footage into the movie. Just a lot of talent.
This is cool. This sounds like a really fun project. Everyone's really positive and the energy's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those. One of those must-watch. That's the way I look at it.
So where can people find the movie? How do they?
Tubi TV.
Okay.
We're looking to release here in the summer. We're actually shooting today a TV show called the Biohacker MD. It's a series that we're putting out on Tubi coming up in the winter. It'll be 6 episodes talking about all the new innovative medical, procedures and how to stay young, quality of life, quantity of life, how to stay really fit in today's society.
What's something like really stands out that you discovered by doing this show? Is there anything that really made you go, whoa, that's crazy?
There's a lot of weight loss programs out there. There's a lot of fads and hacks that work and hacks that don't. A lot of people who use plastic surgery to look youthful. Some people that do it without invasive surgery. So we're going to look at a full range of those techniques and kind of give the viewer an understanding of what works and what doesn't, what's costly, what's not as costly, things that can work for them and things they should stay away from entirely.
There's a lot of bad things out there, huh?
You know what? If you're not asking the right questions, you're going to find out fast.
Yeah, real fast.
So,
are humans going to live for a really long time now? Are we going to see humans on average live to be 100?
well, the average age now continues to go up, and with medical advancements and technology, I'm planning on living to 100 years old. I know Tony Robbins is saying he's 150 years old, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I can go somewhere in between, I'd be happy.
Okay, so you say 150, you cut it off right
You know
there?
what? At 150, I think I've watched enough football, basketball, and
Yeah.
sports around. Hey, listen, I may even be arm wrestling by the time I'm 100. You never know.
Yeah, I was going to say, by the way, I know you're involved in arm wrestling.
Yes. Yeah. Season 2, World Series of Arm Wrestling. Season 1's a wrap. We're going to be releasing in the summer for season 1. That'll be on Tubi as well at 6 episodes. We're going cross country, starting in Dallas, July 8th. Then New York, July 22nd. Back over to Riverside, August 26th. And in Salt Lake City, September 9th. Finals wrap up in San Diego, November 4th.
I love Sandy. That's a good place to wrap it up, baby.
Yeah,
there we
it's
go.
Great talent. We've got some great
Yeah.
backstories going on.
That's cool.
And you know what? It's fun. That's the great thing.
Are we seeing more women get involved with arm wrestling, or is it mostly just men right now?
You know what? It is mostly men. I think that there's a real niche of women out there that are trying to get it moving. But I think once we get it out there into the mainstream, people are watching it. I think it'll gain some momentum. And we may be doing a women's World Series of Arm Wrestling and a man's side.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Have you ever seen anyone's arm really break from arm wrestling?
I have.
Oh my God! Tell me what that's like.
You know what? Normally it's because it's an amateur doing a foolish move.
Okay.
We always say keep your elbow inside your shoulder, keep your eyes on your hand, so that way you never put yourself in a broke arm position. It's always that one young arm wrestler, not too fluent in the sport, it gets outside his arm and boom, 15 pounds of pressure and that arm breaks right in half.
Oh my God, that's got to be the
The
most.
noise is awful.
No.
I've had it happen in a match. One of my opponents broke his wrist while we were arm wrestling, and it's a queasy feeling.
Wow, that's part of the sport sometimes,
It is.
Anyway,
you
listen.
sign on the waiver.
Yes, you do. Well, congratulations on everything. It sounds amazing, and I'm really happy to see how everything goes.
Hey man, I really appreciate
And
you
I'm
guys.
excited to learn about this new biohacking coming, some of the new
It's on Tubi coming out. It's going to be great.
To 150. Here we go.
150 or
right.
bust. 6 episodes on new medical marvels, technology, how to stay young, quality of life, all good stuff.
Yeah, that's so cool. Humans living longer than they ever lived
You know
before.
what? Maybe over 100, right? With Tony Robbins, he wants to go 150.
And
so
where do you want to cut
maybe
it?
125. I'm
120,
already
okay.
125.
125, that's
Any
a good
more than
number.
that, you know, maybe the Steelers can win a couple more Super Bowls.
Is that
I'd be
right?
okay with that.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, what's something that like stands out from the show that you learned? Any kind of like food or any like kind of like technology that you
A lot of new medical procedures, non-invasive surgical procedures for weight loss, for youth, for facelifts. There's so much interesting technology out there today. You know, we're going to highlight quite a bit of it for the public. We've got one on. It's called a TMS machine with Wes Chandler in the NFL. He's going to be coming on board and doing one of the episodes talking about the effects of CTE and how to really relieve a lot of those concussion protocols that a lot of athletes are looking at. It's also a great way for, or what I should say is, it's also a new technology to work with children with autism.
Oh, cool. That's actually really cool.
Quality of life.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's exciting stuff.
So, but yeah, we're on set. We're excited. It's going to be a great show.
That's cool. And I know you do, speaking of physical fitness and all that, I know I'm looking at your
Arm
arms.
wrestling, that's right.
I
We got
know.
World Series of Arm Wrestling Season 2.
That's
coming
cool.
out on Tubi Season 1 here in the summertime. We're starting to travel cross country. We're heading over to Dallas July 8th, out to New York July 22nd, back to Riverside August 26th, September 9th in Salt Lake City, and back for the finals November 4th in San Diego.
My favorite city.
Man,
I'm an Aztec, baby, so.
Wow, you know, the Aztecs are looking good this year.
I know.
Obviously basketball, right?
That's right,
You know,
yes.
Final Four.
Yeah, that's right. They made it over the end there. So
Yeah.
San Diego's a great city, and that's a cool place to wrap it up. So
Absolutely.
And before you go, I know we talked a little bit. You've seen someone's arms break right in front of you.
It's hard to watch, but I have watched it happen. Normally, it's a newbie on the table who's doing something really foolish, getting that hand outside his shoulder,
Right.
and next thing you know, 15 pounds of pressure, that arm breaks, and you know, towels come out, the cameras go off. We don't want to show that on TV.
No.
Well, maybe we do, but
Yeah.
we reserve that right.
Right.
But yeah, it's usually a very hard thing to see. Because as you're an arm wrestler, you feel that if you're his opponent.
Right.
Man, it's hard to get away from.
It's still an incredible sport. Exciting to see all that.
And it's on the rise.
It is. Yeah. How many times have you seen Over the Top, by the way?
Not only have I seen Over the Top so many times, I know John Grizzly personally. I know Alan Fisher personally.
Oh,
I know a
cool.
lot of those old timers that were in the movie that were real arm wrestlers that you guys would recognize, and they're just tremendous guys.
That's cool.
Yeah, but when we go to practice, it's like watching it every day over and over and
What
over.
a cool community. That's really cool.
It's awesome.
That's awesome. Well, congrats on everything. I'm looking forward to it.
I appreciate
Good
you,
to
man.
see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you.
Take care.
Thank you.